Alright, Crypto 101 here, back with another video, and in this session I want to explain why Hextra is going to be king out of all the lending platforms. And right now we have a new ICO coming out called Unixcoin, and this is going to be Hextra's direct competitor, and it does have some slight advantages if we see them deliver. So at the end of the video I also want to show you some interesting fact about Steve Jobs. It might be very unethical about what he did in this short story I'm going to share with you, but I can let you guys analyze that and compare it to what's going on in all these lending platforms. So stick around to the end, I'm sure you guys want to see that. Alright, so here we go, Unix website, and it's going to open up in 3 days. So far the website looks really clean. Automatically, once I seen it, I knew I liked it. I compare it to a lot of other lending ICOs that's been coming out. People are pushing that and shoving it in my face every single day, but hey, Unix is the one that won my attention, and that's why I'm making a review right now. Right, 19 million total supply for Unix coins. Their roadmap looks just like Hextra coin. So Hextra coin's a dragon, Unix is a phoenix, and this has a lot of resemblance to Hextra coin, but I like it a lot because of that. Alright, nothing too important here, I'm going to skip to the important part just to save time. We're starting off the coin at 90 cents, and at the end, the final stage, the coin will be worth $1.40. That is a 55% gain on your investment if you invested early on. So that's why we need to be in front of the doors when this thing opens up. Alright, so this is something that Hextra didn't have during their ICO. Unixcoin, they have an ICO referral program, and it's a 721 3-level tier, and that's going to help grow this ICO faster than what Hextra would have done. But I'm not sure if this Unixcoin has a cap. So what made Hextra so popular and famous was because they had a cap and it was so hard to get. So when something's hard to get, the demand goes up and everyone goes crazy for it because no one could actually get it that easily. So that's one thing that put Hextra coin on the map, is because of the demand for the coin, because it's so hard to get. So there's nothing mentioned about Unixcoin having a cap, but like we usually limit a person's transaction, you know. But they do have this the stage cap, 1 million here, you know, 2 million here, then, you know, so pretty much it's just 1 million each time as it goes. And there's 6 stages. So what I like to see is actually a cap for each transaction. That way it will prevent whales from coming in and buying up all the million coins, not leaving anything else for anyone that's trying to participate in the ICO. So I'm sure they're going to have a transaction cap, I'm assuming, but I did not see any information on that on the website or the white paper. So let's just say they don't have a transaction cap at the meantime. Alright, so this is new. This is something that's going to set apart Unixcoin from all the other lending platforms, is that they have an innovative hybrid lending program. So not just your regular lending program where you have how Bitconnect was like. Let's start with the lending program here. So this is very aggressive. This is just like Hextra coin, up to 48%. You're looking about up to 1.6% in daily interest. And also you get this guarantee here, bonus as well, if you hit certain tiers. So I usually invest in the $10,000 level for most of these programs, so that'll be 0.30%. So you're looking at a 1.9% interest. You're getting close to 2% already every single day on, you know. But it usually lands around probably 1.4, which is phenomenal compared to what Bitconnect actually pays out. So the reason why Hextra coin is growing so much is because they pay out more than Bitconnect in daily interest. Bitconnect, it's been low lately. It's been around somewhere close to 0.9. I've seen Bitconnect is somewhere around 0.9%, very low compared to Hextra coin, which can average somewhere around 1.3, 1.4, and sometimes even up to 1.7 on averages. You know, it changes every week, fluctuates a little bit, but it's definitely a lot higher. But on top of that, you're getting Hextra gold. So that's the most powerful thing about Hextra coin, and that's why everyone is rushing in to join Hextra coin to do a loan. Now for Hextracoin, once you hit the 100,000 level, this is something that will have your return within 60 days. Alright? At $100,000. Now look at Unix. At $10,000, you can get your return investment back in 60 days. Alright, so that's unheard of, getting your capital investment back that fast in 60 days. Now what if you bumped it up to the $100,000 level? You get it back within 45 days. That's amazing, alright? So all the big players, they're going to be on Unixcoin because of this option and because of this faster return in your capital. Alright, so you can't compete with this company now that it has such an aggressive structure, lending structure. But on top of that, you guys got to see this. This is new, so you have a shorter duration, but you earn less interest. Alright, so this is optional too if you want to do a short-term loan and, you know, take a smaller interest pay. If you just want to be in and out, they have the option for you, so it's very flexible. You have both incredible structures here for the lending programs. Okay, so this is something that it's going to really knock out the competition when they deliver. So how would you like to put a minimum of $100, right, and get it back within 45 days and earn 35%? So even for a small investment like that, you know, your $100 becomes $135 within 45 days. So that's another option. You can do that too. But now what's more attractive on this side of the lending is these shorter amount durations. So 30 days, you could do that too. That's quick. You could do 15 days, 7 days, you know, get a quick 3% on that. Yeah, why not? But still, I will prefer these larger loans for the higher interest. I'm going to try to hit that 100,000 so I can get my principal back within 45 days. And hey, if I could get it back in 60 days, alright, for 10,000, why not? Sign me up for that too. Because I'm still going to get paid out close to 1.9% interest on this level. It's ridiculous how fast you can get it back and how much you can make with Unixcoin. Alright, so you have a 7-tier structure referral bonus that you can earn. It's the same payment as Hextracoin, you know, starting with 8%, 311. It's the same as Hextracoin, very competitive. I don't see why people will actually want to invest into Hextracoin if Unixcoin is offering all the same thing. But it's always good to diversify, so I'm going to be in every single lending platform that I like. Now, going on to their social media platforms here, you have Facebook, 14,500. So here's something that was created about 3 days ago, and they have 14,500. I know it's a very high demand space and there's a lot of traffic coming to all these platforms. Is it possible? Is it true? I would say probably not. That's a very high amount, and you can see there is some traction here. There's a lot, about 50 comments on this one post. So is it possible to have that many so fast? Probably not, but let me go and refresh the page. And actually, you know what? This thing is growing fast. It just went from 14,555, and I click refresh, and a couple seconds later, there's 20 more likes, thumbs up. So it is possible, you know. But even if they did get fake followers, it's not a deal breaker. All right. Every company tries to present themselves bigger than they are, and that's fine. It's not going to determine whether this company is going to make us a 10 or 20x return after the ICO. Twitter is low, 251 followers, 265 after I click refresh. So Twitter is not supposed to be that popular, but I seen their Telegram. They have about 1,000 people there too. So I don't think the Telegram's fake. I think 1,000 people is just about right. So yeah, it's growing pretty fast. At the end of the day, the amount of followers, it's not going to determine if this site is going to be legit or a scam, and it's not going to determine exactly how much gain you will make after the ICO ends. Alright, so we're here at Unixcoin's GitHub, and it's a good sign to see that they're actually active, and they do have a repository here. Click on this here, and all they have is just a README file with all the information about their company. So it's not much in terms of code, open source, and all that. It's just a simple README file. Not important. So I can't say that they're blockchain ready. I usually like to see that first on any ICOs, but at least they do have a GitHub ready, and they're actually preparing to update it. But mid-December, they're actually going to start their lending program and their internal exchange. The external exchange comes after, so that will be in February. That's a long time. And a target price of $25 during mid-January, so that's a pretty fair assessment of a price prediction. We did see Hextra within a month and a half from its ICO went to $35 or $40. And comparing to Hextra, it's the same thing, 7 tier, 8% starting. Alright, so I'm right here at the back dashboard of Unixcoin. It looks very clean. This is nice. This is what I want to see in the back dashboard. When I go log in and do a loan, I gotta give it up. They did a great job on this website, and everything looks really clean, very simple and straightforward. So this is where your orders come out to be after you purchase it. So that's only your orders. What I usually like to see is a list of all the orders and transaction that's going on during the ICO. That's what I personally like to see, and that's how I know they're blockchain ready. Alright, so I'm at the wallet here, and it says you need to buy at least 50 UNX coins from the ICO, or else you won't be able to withdraw your Bitcoins until December 26. Most ICOs are like that, especially the lending platforms, and you know, it's just a part of their rules. They don't want people just moving Bitcoins in and out. That actually slows down the system. Alright, so follow the rules, you know, make sure you're able to get, don't put too much, don't go too crazy and put too much and get your money stuck if you're having a hard time trying to purchase the ICO. Because I tell you what, this is going to be one of the popular ones, and this thing will sell without a doubt. So you got to keep trying, you know, to get the coins during the ICO. But the way to set up, we shouldn't have any problems, because there's going to be 1 million coins out in each round. So as long as there's a cap, some kind of cap, I think everyone could get a coin, you know, some coins. So 50 coins shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so here you go. Supposedly this is the Unixcoin address. It's not really enough information for me to prove that they have their blockchain ready. Okay, right over here, minimum 50 UNX coins and maximum 20,000 UNX coins. Oh man, why don't they have a limit for each transaction? Well, I mean, their limit's pretty high at 20,000. I usually expect like a lower limit, you know, like most ICOs they'll probably do like a 2,000 limit, 1,000 limit, and Ucoin Cash, I think they did like 100 coin limit per transaction. But this is pretty high, 20,000. Hopefully they change that. That's a lot for one person to be buying. But it's going to be easy to buy in that case. I just hope that one person don't keep buying everything. Alright, I'm here on my Hextra dashboard, and as you can see, I did participate in Hextra, and I purchased about 2,600 Hextra coins, and right now I have about $89,000 in my wallet, my Hextra wallet. Alright, and for loans, I've been stacking up. I'm trying to get to 100,000. On Bitconnect I have 100,000 loans. On Regalcoin I have 100,000 loans. My next move is trying to load up on Hextra coin and get the Hextra gold. And here you go. There goes my loans. I like this little bar. You can actually see the progress, and you can see when your payouts are going to happen, you know, so that's pretty cool about Hextra coin. But definitely the high interest payment daily, 1.52, it averages out really nicely, and this beats Bitconnect in terms of the interest. Top of that, you're also getting Hextra gold. No one can compete with that at this moment, and that's why Hextra is king. And if you're gonna do loans, you should have all the best ones out already prepared. Bitconnect, Regalcoin, Hextra coin. I even have some in Western coin. I have about 50,000 Western coin, I have USI-TECH around 30,000, you know, so I'm all balanced out. So for example, if one lending program goes down, because we can't predict the future, anything could happen. People, you know, like Mt. Gox even got hacked, supposedly what they said. It's a large exchange, you know, they have to shut down business, you know. So what happens if another one of these lending programs get completely hacked, right? They have to go out of business, and we can't predict that. And also you can't predict it when a hacker comes into your account and takes everything you have, you know. So that's why you want to just diversify, you know, be in as many programs as you can, and you just start collecting passive residual income every single day, all right, from different platforms. And it's very safe that way. You can never lose all your money. The only way you can lose all your money, honestly, is if the entire internet goes down. So that requires an EMP bomb to take out the entire internet in the world. That's not happening, guys, obviously. So diversify, we're good to go, you know, and it's very safe that way. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know, they always say go big or go home. If you try to go big, you know, you're risking the fact that you have to go home. That's also a possibility. But if you think about it, why would you put everything in one lending program like Bitconnect, for example, right? And it's only paying you out less than 1% a day, all right? When there's other lending programs that you could even invest in as well that pays you more interest. So if you're putting everything into one and, you know, trying to shoot for the moon that way, you are taking a risk of seeing that thing potentially fall, and then you have nothing left. So why not spread it out? They're all roughly about 1% interest anyways, right? So it doesn't matter, you know, where you put it, just spread it out. But I'm telling you, Hextra coin right now with the Hextra gold, man, you're earning so much interest, like close to 2%, depending on which tier you did a loan on. But you get $30 for every 2 Hextra coin. You get 1 Hextra gold for the Hextra coins you loan. All right, so that's why I am trying to loan up to my $100,000 to get Hextra gold, and they're $30 each. It's free money, and you can't compete with that right now. No one else can compete with that. So that's why all the money is flooding into Hextra gold, and people are doing loans, and that's why it went from, it was like $15 all the way to 30, you know, what is now 35. At the highest we saw it's around 40. So that's what happened to Hextra coin. So you guys gotta join up on this if you guys want to diversify. This is actually a really great program, and it's here to stay, and it's looking very strong. It's going to take over very soon. So have this in your portfolio. Make sure you sign up with the link right below for a Hextra coin. All right, so as with any video, any of these lending programs, there's always going to be a noob coming in, making a video and say, oh, this person said this about Unixcoin, it's a scam, or, you know, SFI coin doesn't have real followers, it's a scam. Like, don't listen to those people, alright? Those people have no clue how these lending programs work. And then who cares, you know, if let's say SFI coin, they actually pay for, you know, followers to follow them on Facebook. They're just trying to present themselves as a professional company as much as they can. But when people see that, you know, as soon as someone, you know, sees that and they see a video about it, they say, oh, it's a scam. I mean, like, come on. Like, I've seen, you know, there's models out there, you know, they get followers just to jumpstart their account, you know, when they're starting off. But does it mean those models don't want to be models? Are they scams, you know? Here's another thing I wanted to show you guys, alright? So take a look at this. This is Steve Jobs and this is Wozniak. And if you guys heard the story and you guys watched the video or the movie about Steve Jobs, you guys probably heard of this already. But here's what happened with Steve Jobs, the owner of Apple. I believe this is the 70s. I don't know exactly what year this is, but supposedly Steve Jobs worked at Atari at that time, and he included Wozniak to do a project with him, which Atari actually gave him $5,000 for that project job, and Wozniak helped Steve Jobs complete it. But the thing is, Steve Jobs lied to Wozniak and said that he only got paid $700. So they split $350 each. And so pretty much what Steve Jobs did was immoral, unethical. He pretty much scammed his friend Wozniak, alright, which is his partner that helped him with the project, and he paid him a lot less than what he was originally paid. So now the question is Steve Jobs a scam? Is everything that Steve Jobs created and worked for, is everything that he did a scam? No, right? You can't hold him accountable for that for the rest of his life. So what he did was obviously wrong, but we can't say everything that Steve Jobs does for the rest of his life is a scam. So now, even if Unixcoin, let's say if this is fake likes, who cares, you know? That's not a deal breaker. That's not going to determine if this company is going to deliver after the ICO, and is this company going to be a 10 or 20x, alright? That doesn't really determine anything. They're just probably trying to jumpstart their Facebook page, and it's not that I'm supportive of all that kind of stuff, but it's not a deal breaker is my point. And also, of course, there's going to be, right, some YouTuber that's going to find any negative thing that they could explain about Unixcoin just so they can get some attention on their channel, but I'm gonna lay it out to you first because I know they're gonna talk about this. But Unixcoin was previously another coin, which is UXC coin, and this was during 2016 of July that they launched this coin. It didn't do so well, but they still delivered it, and I guess it just the project flopped. But you can still see that their coin is still selling. For some odd reason, UXC is still selling here, and people are still trading it. So here's the UXC GitHub, and they did provide a lot of work and updates and repositories, and they completed a job. It's just that the company failed, it didn't make money. I guess they ended it, and now they have their Unixcoin. So now it's UNX, and it's a lending program. The one they had before was not a lending program. I have no clue exactly what it is. I believe they do mining. People were mining for the coin, and it is traded on Yobit right now, but other than that, it's a pretty much, I don't want to say that word, but it's S-coin, you know. But Unixcoin is looking really good. This company does have background in launching ICOs and working with cryptocurrency and all of that, so they already had the experience first, and they came out with Unixcoin, and it looks very strong. Alright, so here is the who is for the company, and check this out. Today, the 23rd, is when it looks like they renewed the website, and they extended to 2027. That's 10 more years on their domain name. That's a pretty long time. This domain name, Unixcoin, has already been taken by them since 2016 of June, and they're continuing on and rebranding it. You know, there's some other people in the Bitcoin talk, and they're very critical when it comes to Bitcoin talk, right? They call anything a scam. So they said that because Unixcoin actually rebranded themselves and they didn't announce it that they're changing, they are considered a scam. But hey, you know, they're trying to rebrand themselves and not, you know, tell everybody that they failed in the past. What kind of business will actually do that, right? They want to start fresh and start new, so that's why we gotta give them a chance. But there you go, guys. In 3 days, Unixcoin ICO will be live and ready for sale. I have no doubt in my mind that this thing will sell fast, so be prepared for those for the first round, so you can get it cheap and you earn a quick 50% gain by the end of the ICO automatically. Alright, and it's going to be very competitive once this thing delivers. Unixcoin can easily be on the top of the map and beat Hextra coin because they have a very aggressive lending program, and it's very flexible. They have two types of lending. Alright, one where you can do a shorter day amount of day and earn less interest. And second, you have that traditional lending program that is very aggressive. With $100,000, you can get your capital back within 45 days, okay? And then if you invest $10,000, you can get your capital back within 60 days. And then it's just gonna destroy Hextra coin, or actually just take a lot of customers away from Hextra coin because of that. But it's gonna take some time for them to develop, but for now, Hextra coin is king, and that's why we gotta invest in early. So sign up for both. Hextra coin is gonna be here for a long time, guys, so you guys might as well invest early and do a loan, and especially get that Hextra gold. So when Hextra goes over by December, Unixcoin will be up and ready. It's going to be very exciting. Alright, seeing everything happen in December. We're going to be celebrating every single week. Alright, until we're tired celebrating. Because we are the ones that actually took the risk when no one else wanted to. And we're going to be the ones that's going to capitalize on these 10 and 20x gains. So there you have it. I only picked the best for you guys, and there's a lot of ICOs coming out, but this is actually one of them I really like. So here you go. Make sure you subscribe, and also, that's right, I wanted to give the winners for the last last video I did for the comments, the 3 comments. So let's go ahead and look at that now. Alright, so I'm going to pick 3 winners, and each winner will receive $150 worth of Bitcoins. And the first one, I'm going to choose one that I personally like. The next 2 will just be random, okay? So the first one I like the most is this person, eFit Weight Loss Pro. Sorry, that's kind of hard to pronounce. It says, "Hey Evan, I'm into Ucoin Cash and Western Coin with you, so maybe this third one will be a charm. Love the iOS wallet. That's a hard platform to get accredited for." That's good information. Now SFI Coin, they already have the Qt Windows desktop wallet ready. You can download it and install it. And also, what he mentioned here, the iOS wallet. So they already have these things ready, and to get credit for Apple iOS app, it's actually not that easy as this person said, and that was a very good point. So that's why I'm going to reward this person some Bitcoins. Alright, so the next winner here, Magic Bitcoin. They're asking, is SFI Coin and SFI the same company? That's a good question actually. I haven't seen SFI, I haven't looked at it, but I have to go message Magic Bitcoin for this. Alright, so here's the last one. Number 3 goes to RPG Venture. He says, have you had a look at Bitconnect? This S is getting ridiculous, haha. And he is right, this thing is getting ridiculous in this space, and there's too many ICOs coming out, but I'm here to make it easier for all of you guys. I'm going to filter out only the best ones and deliver to you on YouTube. Much easier. 152 RPG Venture. Alright, so the response was overwhelming for this contest. And so for this Unix video, I'm going to do 3 winners, and each winner will win $100 in Bitcoin. So go ahead and send your comments there, and make sure you like the video before you comment, because I can see who likes the videos or not. So that will enter you into the competition. And if you guys found this video informative and beneficial, and I'm sure you guys do, and I'm sure a lot of you guys did make money off of all my videos, please share, subscribe, press the like button of course, and I'll see you guys on the next video.